1, 2, this one. Check out my melody, melody. Yo, yo, yo. It is I, Eric, bringing you a side suplex on this fine Friday. It's just me riding here in the suplex train, solo. Gator had some prior commitments this week, and he's going to be back with us next week on Suplex Studies number 46. We are still doing Samoa Joe versus Low Key, so a reminder to send in your suggestions our way for your match of the week. Suplex Studies. But I just wanted to bring in a few different news topics over this last week that happened in the world of professional wrestling. I didn't get to watch Raw this week, so I only saw a little bit of what happened with the Seth Rollins Braun Breaker segment where they beat the shit out of Sami Zayn and whatnot. But I missed that show. I am excited for SmackDown, however, tonight, actually. I want to see if Malachi Black has a match with Miz or he just continues to haunt him in a way. But, yeah, I don't know. That's going to be a good show. Also excited for Collision tomorrow night, so really looking forward to that. Yeah. Yeah, is that right? Oh, hello, Christian. Nice to see you here today. Welcome to Side Suplex number 9. Yeah, I'm going to put your ass in a side suplex very soon, all right? Collision is shaping up to be a nice show tomorrow night, I agree. But just wanted to come in here and discuss some of these topics you have, because I'm a little interested myself. Yeah. Oh, well, shit. Well, that'd be great. Speaking about SmackDown, let's get right into it. There was a little scoop to Meltzer on the Twitter machine. I saw Dave Meltzer talking about how SmackDown is possibly going back to 2 hours upcoming on June 6th. What do you think about that, Double C? Well, by all accounts, it seems like the fan base is clamoring for this, so I see why it would happen. 3-hour wrestling show. It's a big pill to swallow for a lot of people sometimes, especially when it's riddled with fucking ads. Oh, dude. Yeah, no kidding. Those damn ads are an annoyance, dude. It is nice to, I know I was ranting and raving about it last week about the VPN. Got to get the VPN so you don't get those commercials. Yeah, fucking stupid-ass commercials just ruin everything. They ruin wrestling. Yeah, I agree. Those ads can fuck right off, but yeah. 3 hours to 2 hours. Good move. We'll see if it actually happens. I don't know if we can believe this. Tuna Meltzer, right? Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think this is a great move. If a majority of fans, from what I've been seeing, have been saying SmackDown's a little more filler type episodes, yeah, I get that, and I see why people would want a more succinct show where you can maximize on the action and stories, baby. Yeah, you gotta give them stories, right? They love them soaps. Indeed. What's our next order of business? Here on Side 9. Well, earlier this week, Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan had this little Twitter promo. It was in black and white, and they were, talking very cryptically. And apparently they're starting a brand new shoot wrestling promotion. And their first show is on August 30th in Cleveland, I was just hearing earlier. So they're trying something different out. I guess it was true. Eric Bischoff said he was done with pro wrestling, but that didn't mean he was just done with wrestling in general. So he's moving to amateur wrestling now, and that's kind of curious. I wonder how this plays out in the long term, if it's successful, if it's not, I really don't know. I'm not interested in it personally, but yeah, what do you think, Christian? Well, it is quite interesting, I guess. I won't be tuning in, but maybe some others will find enjoyment. I don't know. Let's hear from these guys. This was their second promo, right? Yeah. This is it.
Eric is excuse me, knows how to beat everybody. Izzy Mania is going to run wild on the whole world of wrestling. And now that we've stepped our game up and we're now in the world of professional freestyle wrestling, all I have to say is welcome to the black and blue. Welcome to the black and blue of freestyle professional wrestling. You're going to get paid to beat people up. You're going to get paid to win. You're going to get paid to make them scream. So roll out the red carpet. I don't want super. I want mega stars. So I have to say, what you gonna do when real American freestyle comes for you?
All right, so Real American Freestyle is the name. Yeah, I don't know. You let us know out there if you're interested in this at all. That was a little long of a clip there, but that was the Hulkster with Izzy Style Wrestling. I don't know his full name, but he's an amateur wrestling coach. So I don't know. We'll see where this goes. But yeah, not for me. Well, good luck to them. Up next, there's a very nasty dive that happened. Well, it was a thing of beauty, rather. The ending of it was the nasty part. But over the weekend, TNA did their pay-per-view Rebellion, or PLE rather, because I think they do their subscription still. And yeah, that's right, they do. TNA Plus. I don't know, it's like $8, $9, $10 or some shit. Yeah, right. So the Ultimate X took place at this Rebellion show, and I didn't even get to see this whole match, but I saw a couple different clips, and of course the one that everyone's talking about is Leon Slater Swanton 450 off the top of the X Division truss thingy shite. He goes up there, climbs up there. It looked like damn near 20 feet, if not more, up in the air. And he gained so much momentum, and he's got like the rest of the competitors down there, about 5 other guys. You got Cardona and El Hijo Vikingo, Moose. Yeah, there's also Francis. Yeah, that guy. Right, yeah, Francis was there with them. And pretty much nobody catches this guy. I'm sure you've seen it out there. If not, go seek this out. It's a I'm so glad Leon's okay. By all accounts, it seems like he is. It seemed like he was tweeting that he was really excited about the support that he was getting and love, comments, etc. So hope you're doing okay, Leon, because it could have been so much worse. Would you have taken that dive, Double C? Huh. What is that, a fucking joke? Oh yeah, I mean, kind of. I would never in a million years do something like that. So dangerous, but so goddamn amazing. And Leon, hope you're doing all right, buddy. What a wonderful moment that should have been a little better of a landing. Yeah, that wasn't cool. But man, there was some drama coming out of it. AJ Francis was tweeting and, kind of subtweeting. I think he was talking about Matt Cardona. So he tweeted, "Now let's point out who ran out of the way upon impact and where they are booked the most." Smiley face. So kind of, and then there's a still image of Leon Slater coming down right before impact on the floor. Was that a pun, Eric? Well, not intentionally. Sometimes they just happen. Well, sometimes you can just shut your fucking face, too. Yeah, okay. Very well. But no, y'all can look up this tweet, too. I don't know. I think he's talking about Matt Cardona there. But the shade was thrown regardless, so whoever was talking about, point taken. What do we got next, Double C? Well, AEW is headed to Mexico, as we all know. And they sold out Arena Mexico in Mexico City for Grand Slam Mexico. Say Mexico one more time, all right? Right, no, 16,000 sold in like a day, I think it was. A little over a day, perhaps. I was in and out of Ticketmaster looking myself, you know. I wasn't sure if Gator and I were going to go or not. We thought about it, but ultimately did not choose to go. Hope maybe next year. We'll see. Yeah, maybe you'll go then. Maybe not. We shall see, all right? Well, damn. I want to go to Mexico. Oh, hello, Cody. Welcome in. Yeah, Mexico's going to be great during that time of year. I'd like to go. Let's go get our margaritas and our cocktails. Maybe even a pina colada. I don't want any of that, Cody. In fact, I don't even want to go anywhere with you. You're not the world champion anymore. I can only be surrounded by winners. Not WrestleMania losers. Wow, dude. That's fucked up. I don't really appreciate your tone right now with me, Christian. That's bullshit. Whatever, Cody. What do you think? AEW selling out Arena Mexico. Well, this is kind of amazing, you know, especially since, you know, I created this company. Well, you know, majorly me, but thanks to me, rather. And, you know, it's great to see their growth, and they're going internationally. It's very impressive. I wish I was AEW champion. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I should never book myself into oblivion. Fuck. Why did I do that shit? That is a good question, Cody. I don't know why you did that. Very curious choice indeed. But yeah, this Arena Mexico show is going to be very cool. And, you know, hopefully this international expansion continues for AEW. I'm sure there are other markets that are clamoring for them to get over there. And we shall see what happens. I'd like to see them. They definitely got to get to Japan. You know, not just as like a joint show, which, I mean, I love Wrestle Dream, which was the inaugural one this past January, I believe. That was great to see, but I want to see a Dynamite, you know, proper in, I don't know, fucking, there are so many iconic venues there in Japan, so just pick any of them at this point. But besides this Mexico show, there was an AEW residency announced at the ECW Arena, otherwise known as the 2300 Arena. They're in Philadelphia. They're doing a 7-show stretch from the end of August through September 11th. I think there's like 2 collisions, maybe. There's a Death by Dishonor, Ring of Honor, Pape, and probably a Dynamite. I don't know. 7 shows. Very cool. You going to be at these shows, Christian? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there with the patriarchy. Oh, yeah. And maybe, just maybe, I'll have some championship gold over my shoulder, unlike Cody here. Oh, yeah? Well, I highly doubt that because, you know, there's a lot going on in the AEW World Championship scene, and you're not even sniffing it right now, Christian. You son of a bitch. Oh, yeah? There's some mighty bold words coming from you, Coatster. Roller. I don't like it. No, I don't like your tone. You little son of a bitch. Yeah, I'll be at these shows. They're at the ECW Arena, and I'm excited for them. Should be a good time. Yeah, I wonder how these crowds play out. I don't know the capacity of these shows here, but it'll be interesting to see if they're oversaturating themselves in a 2-week span. I don't know. I don't know how that'll go. I think it'll go well though. Maybe they'll have just a lot of cheaper seats, which is kind of the market they're trying to tackle now, and they're moving forward with a lot of that. I think they're marketing that in some of their recent promos. So promos for events and whatnot. We'll see how it goes there in Philly. It's gonna be a good time, I'm sure. AEW's on a little roll, and I think they'll continue that there in Philly. But speaking of your patriarchy, Christian, Killswitch, otherwise known as Luchasaurus, here on Twitter, has popped up for the first time since October. What did you think of this? Yeah, I saw old Killswitch, Lucha Man, Luchasaurus, make that tweet. Yeah, I saw him in the crowd there at the Knicks game too. That was quite interesting. He looked menacing in his Knicks jersey. No, not really. Actually, we need to get him back in the fold soon and proper. I miss the big guy, and he's going to be by our side real soon. Believe you me. All right, yeah, that'd be great to see. We missed Luchasaurus, Killswitch. He looked good there in the crowd. I thought it was, dude, I was staring at this photo that he tweeted, or I think he quote tweeted, and I was staring at this damn photo for like 20, 30 seconds, and I did not see him. And he's seriously, like, he's standing out like a sore thumb, with arms in the air, Luchasaurus mask on, and I couldn't fucking see him at first. It was so weird. I don't know how I ended up. Someone replied with a closer, cropped image of it, and I was like, "What the fuck? How could I miss that?" But no, good to see that he's, shown face again. Can't wait to see him back with you in the patriarchy, and hopefully we see him soon there. It'll be good to see him back. I wonder if he's really just tired of your shit though, Christian. At this point, hey, you watch your fucking mouth, Eric. That's one of my favorite sons, and he isn't gonna do shit about my reign of terror to come. He's gonna stand in line, just like my other boys, just like my other boy, my main boy, who's a champion. Ring of Honor television champion. Unlike Cody here, has some gold. Yeah. Oh yeah. Just gonna keep bearing that knife, huh? In my side. Suplex. Dick. You're a disingenuous dick. Thanks for that one, JR. I like that. Yeah, no problem, Cody. All right, Cody, what do we got next? In the news. Well, there seems to be a lot of chatter about a new major free agent there on the market. Her name is Thekla, and she's the Toxic Spider. Have y'all seen this? A lot of chatter there on the Twitter web. What do you think? Well, yeah, I had never seen anything about Thekla before, but she announced that she's leaving Stardom very soon. So apparently she is a really big deal over there. And I saw her tweeting or Instagramming some images with, it was like Julia and Megan Bain there in Vegas over Mania weekend. So it's curious to see where she ends up. I don't know if it's AEW or it's WWE. I'm sure it's going to be one of the two. A lot of the chatter we saw is that she's all but signed, if not, or, close to doing something with AEW. I believe Mercedes Moné had some sort of tweet to say about it as well. So I don't know. I don't know where she goes. She's got a great presentation. I want to see more, obviously. So send me like her best matches. If you have any suggestions, that'd be cool. I'd love to check those out. I just don't know much about her, I am very much intrigued. Where will she go? Where will you go? My fair club, where will you go? Wow, Eric. That was kind of beautiful. Thank you for serenading us. This next order of business we have here on Side Night. I checked out Dynamite, actually. It was a good show, good time. Did y'all see this? This opener on the show? Yeah, I thought this was a great opening match here. All-star tag match there at the beginning of Dynamite, 4-on-4. Yeah, but, it was full of action. A lot of comedy in it. I was laughing my ass off a few times, especially with when Omega takes Ricochet's arm over to Matt Jackson, who's, fucking all these arms up left and right, and then, or has been doing Omegas, I believe. That was a pretty funny spot. And then he ends up, touching Ricochet's bald head. I thought that was good stuff. But right in the beginning of the match, I was kind of annoyed because Okada and Omega are face to face for the first time in a little while. Well, in a competitive setting, they got face to face a couple times in the last year, but I thought it was kind of odd, how they didn't get all crazy at first. They took like a couple minutes to start heating up this crowd, because after that, forget about it. The crowd was on fire the rest of the night, so it looked like a great time there. And I just thought, I don't know. What y'all think about that? Well, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta warm them up a little bit, and maybe they should have saved that for later on in the match. You never know. But a good match nonetheless. 30 minutes or some shit like that. Yeah, that was a long fucker. Indeed. But I liked it a lot. It's kind of... I noticed during a lot of these breaks, though, that there's a lot of action going on, and, what are you going to do? There's 8 guys in there. Every fucking moment counts, and they weren't holding any punches or spots, for that matter, during the commercial breaks. So if you were missing out on all that out there, fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they do pick and pick anymore on TV. I mean, they probably do, actually. I haven't watched on cable for a long goddamn time. Good Dynamite. I liked it a lot. This one segment between MJF and the Hurt Syndicate was another great continuation in this series between these two entities here. And this week was no exception, because I think this is really ramping up to either MJF taking on Lashley one-on-one, maybe at Double or Nothing, or he somehow fulfills the want from Lashley, who ends up saying to MJF, we want to see you hurt people. He doesn't care about the money, the women, the cars. None of it matters. If you don't hurt people, you're not in. So he's going by the code that they've set, and I just wanted to play here what MJF said to Lashley, which got him all up in his face. It was a great stare off, and, Lashley looks fucking terrifying if you're on his bad side, and MJF, was scared shitless, it seemed. But let's hear from MJF.
That would intrigue you. Oh, I got an idea. How about some Rogaine? You big bald son of a bitch!
Max, this is not
MVP's
good.
like, you're on your own now, buddy.
Oh my God! And they're about to hurt Bobby Lashley's about to maul MJF.
What is it that would...
MJF screaming Montel at the end there. Montel! I didn't even notice that. But, no, I wish Lashley had a mic at this moment, but I guess it didn't matter. I wanted the crowd to hear his words to MJF after that, because he was choking him out in the corner. It looked really intense. But Lashley says something like, well, basically what I said earlier, you need to hurt people, blah, blah, blah. And I thought that was a great segment. I'm really curious to see where that goes. But I don't know. I'm really hoping the Pinnacle reforms and FTR takes these tag titles very soon. Oh, yeah? I bet you would like that. Yeah, go on a fantasy booking spree. Why don't you? Yeah, you think you have the pencil, huh? No, shut your fucking face. I'm not done talking here. You think you have the pen? You got the clipboard in your hands? Got the expo marker, huh? You're writing the matches out yourself on that board? No, not shut your face, Eric. You don't know shit about shit. The Hurt Syndicate is a dangerous entity in AEW. And I don't know who's going to stop him. And I don't know if they can trust MJF. Sincerely, that guy, he's bad news. Even I steer clear of him. Yeah, you did. You do. Because you don't want the smoke. The MJF smoke. Oh yeah, Cody? What do you know about MJF? Well, I know a lot. He was my former protege. Oh yeah. How could I forget? Yeah. Well, it seems like you have forgotten. Devil fee. Gotta brush up on your history. Well, I don't really give a fuck about yours. Quite frankly, Cody. Yeah, but either way, guys, cool off. Yeah, alright. Fine. That's cool. Whatever. Good Dynamite. We do have the final set for the Owen Cup. It is going to be Jamie Hayter and Mercedes Moné. I think we found that out last week, but what we did find out this week is that Hangman Adam Page is taking on Ospreay at Double or Nothing. At the end of this month, they have a chance to go to All In Texas for a shot at the AEW World Championship. So, man. Oof. I really think Hangman's going to take this one because I feel like the longer play here is better for Ospreay to, build back after a devastating loss to the Cowboy. They're at Double or Nothing. I don't know. This is going to be a great match, though. Regardless. So very excited for that. Let us know who you have winning this final in the Owen Cup there. Moné or Hayter or Ospreay or Hanger. Who do you got? Let us know. One last order of business here that I thought was pretty intriguing too here was a tweet from Jeff Cobb a day ago. He said, 16 years is a long time to work. Happy retirement to me. I'll let the waves take me to my next destination. And I think there's like a little musical lyric here. Can I wade you in your water until I catch your wave? And it's a pic of Cobb walking into the ocean there. Walking into the sunset. I'm not really sure. This is a... kind of started a little discussion and conversation there on Twitter. But I don't know if he's actually retiring or not. If this is a swerve for his eventual WWE debut. Maybe under a new name. I don't know. Because he seems to be in incredible shape still. And seems like he can go. But if it is a retirement, hats off to you, Jeff Cobb. What a great career. But something tells me that that you're not actually retiring. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. But if not, it was great watching you in the ring, Jeff Cobb. Yeah. That guy's a big son of a bitch. I'm glad I didn't have to face him. I do not want to take that spinning vortex body slam. What do you call that one? I can't even remember. Shit, I don't even know. It's like, I got it. It's Tour of the Islands. And I think I've taken one or two of those in my time. Yeah, you probably have, Cody. I couldn't say, really. I'm sure y'all cross paths there in the New Japan. But yeah, that'll do it for us here at Side Suplex.
Oh, hell yeah. Good job, boys. We'll get y'all a regularly scheduled mainline Suplex Studies episode 46 next week. We hope you enjoyed this here Side Suplex number 9.
Yeah, we love you guys, the Suplex supporters. Hope you have a great weekend. And we'll catch you on the flippity flip. Oh, hell yeah.